I recently purchased the Bose Sport Earbuds on a Black Friday deal because I was really excited and I was looking for some earbuds that could eventually replace my AirPods as my go-to gym earbuds. And the reason I did that is because the AirPods notoriously are not perfect for the gym, especially if you're doing longer workouts or more cardio, just because they do not have any type of water resistance rating or sweat protection, which means over time, if you continue to use them in working out, there is potential that they will go bad or eventually break, and that's not something that I want because I love my AirPods a lot. So enter the Bose Sport Earbuds. Now these have been around for a while, but I decided to use them because really great reviews, the sound quality is great. I know there are a couple of cons that I already knew about going in, but I wanted to talk about my experience and the things that I like and the things that I didn't like about these earbuds. Now, first off, I want to say that the case is a lot bigger than the AirPods case, but I actually do like it. I think it's well made. I like the fact that it has a button to keep it open and closed. That means I can throw it in a gym bag or in my pocket, not really worry about it flipping open and losing an AirPod, which does happen. So I really like that. I also like that on the outside, you have a light indicator. There are 5 lights on the outside, and those show you how much battery you have remaining on the case, which in turn charges the earbuds, which at this point is pretty standard. The case itself charges via USB-C. Again, awesome, especially because you can have fewer cables. You don't have to worry as much about that. So let's talk about the earbuds themselves. When you open the case, you see that they start to blink white, and then eventually they'll start to blink blue, which means they're pairing, and then solid blue means they're paired to your Bluetooth device. Now, you will have to use the Bose Music app in order to connect these the first time to something like your iPhone, but eventually they will remember that and they will continue to pair in the future. I did have issues with pairing. It's not the same, and I feel like we've been spoiled a little bit by Apple because you're just used to putting them in and they're automatically connected, things switch back and forth, and it's great. But these don't work that way. Sometimes I would have to sit in my car for a little while at the gym waiting for these to connect to Bluetooth because I did not want to go into the gym and have them not be connected, have to go back outside. I didn't always bring the case with me, so sometimes that didn't work out. And there are a few times where you do have to push the Bluetooth button in the middle to then get them to repair or rethink about pairing to your phone. So it's not perfect, but they do pair eventually. One of the things that I thought about these initially is they are a little bit bulkier when you put them in your ears, which means that different from AirPods, they stick out a little bit more, but when you're at the gym, it's not as big of a deal, or if you're out for a run. The fact that they're a little bit bigger means they have a little bit bigger ear tip, they have a little wing on them that goes into your ear and connects a little bit more solidly, which I think is a huge bonus because they don't really move around over time. Another negative is that they don't have active noise cancellation. Now, I knew about this going in and it wasn't necessarily a big concern because when you have earbuds in, sometimes they have enough just passive noise cancellation because they're in your ear that you don't really have to worry about it. But if you do go to a gym that has loud music or you go to a place where you want to be a little bit more noise isolated, getting some sport earbuds that have active noise cancellation would be a huge benefit. Another positive that I did see with these is the sound quality is actually quite good. I really like the fullness of the sound. I think I'm not necessarily an audiophile, but I do appreciate that it sounds really good, especially when I'm working out and a little bit more intense music. It really does help to have a little bit more substance to the sound. Now, using these for about 3 or 4 weeks now, I've used them at the gym almost every single day, and the connection level is not ideal. One of the things that I like about AirPods in general is the range is significant, the Bluetooth range, which means if I'm walking around or I have to replace weights or something, I can leave my AirPods in, leave my phone at the station I was working out at, and it's not really a problem. But with these, I would get maybe 10 or 15 feet away and they would already start to crackle, one would disconnect, and that continued to get worse. And eventually now I went to the gym this morning and they said they were connected. It said it was playing through my Bose Sport earbuds and nothing played through the earbuds. The controls still worked, everything seemed to be connected, but no music played through them. So I'm not sure if it's a bad batch that I got, but from a reliability standpoint, that is not ideal. I was able to get them to reconnect when I got back home again and they work, but to have a failure like that and to have them start but then completely cut out is not acceptable for me. I will probably be returning this pair specifically, and I don't know that I will be going back to the Bose Sport earbuds simply because the range issues, the Bluetooth issues, really are the essential elements of any sort of earbud, especially one for working out when you're trying to use that music to fuel you or to get you pumped up for a workout. I really think that they dropped the ball on that part, and reliability is hugely important. There you have it. That is my Bose Sport Earbuds review. As I mentioned, I will not be going back to these because of most of the cons that I mentioned specifically, And if you have any recommendations for which earbuds I should go to next, because again, I still don't want to be using my AirPods at the gym because of that deterioration and I don't want them to go bad. I would love to get your recommendations of what I should use next, so leave those in the comment section below and I will see you in the next video.